Good morning. Right, need to get tidied up a little bit. I need to tidy. Let's see. Oh, need to turn my computer off. Hey. Hi, Carol. How are you, my honey? Just had to grab a quick coffee there. Although I'm a bit anxious today, and I said to myself, no more coffee. But boom. I gave in after 2 minutes. Oh, dear. Did you sleep okay last night? Hi, Barbara. Hi, Linda May. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. You know what I did this morning? I put a new blade on my trimmer and I printed a little sticker that said, new blade, 3rd of September 2022. Hi, Lynn. How are you, lovely? How's the eyes? So I'm putting this sticker on my trimmer so that I know that's the sharp one. Because I've got two, you see. Morning. Oh, Halsey. Hello, my friend. How are you? Nice to see you here, honey. I'm freezing. Yesterday, I ordered from my mother-in-law. I asked her if she could crochet me a big, huge grey blanket that matches my craft room. Hi, Lisa, that I can wrap around myself because it's definitely getting cooler. And there's because I work at home for my day job as well, I thought there's no way I'm sitting with the heating on all day. I think I feel a little bit back to normal today. It's only taken a week. How are you, Halsey? Have you got over the jet lag yet, honey? Boy, I just don't like the dizziness. Don't like the dizziness. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. So I had a panic when I came back from holiday because I came back from backstage at New Orleans because I had a missed call from the dentist and they said it was for an extraction of this tooth. Hi, Eileen. And I was panicking, but I'm going to get a bridge. So that takes about 3 weeks. So I'll get the tooth out in 3 weeks. All because my oldest dog jumped up and snapped my tooth a few years ago. She snapped it right in half. Then the filling wasn't put on properly. Then it decayed, so I had to get root canal. And then it broke in Spain. And then he fixed it and there was more decay. Didn't do it right. Now it's wobbling, so I need to get a new tooth. A fake tooth. Gutted. Morning, Sharida. How are you? Wow, there's 13 here. Got a bit of a sore head this morning. Don't know what's up. The floor felt like it was moving, like lava. The floor is lava. Silly jet lag, but good. Just scrolled across you going live. Oh, brilliant. Oh, fab. I'm using one of the carryover annual catalogue products from last year. The Nothing's Better Than. So that's this one here, because I've only managed to craft once this week. So I did a little batch of mini, let me move that, mini slimline cards. I had some very vanilla cardstock that from making my last album. There was part sheets, so I thought I want to use it up, and I managed to use it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make an envelope, maybe make a tag, and then possibly case last year's catalogue. Like I say, this set has carried over from last year, so I am going to case the catalogue. So this is an image I've printed. I took a photo of my catalogue from last year, printed that off, pricked the little bits, and hopefully it'll work out all right. Hi, oh, Christina's asking, was it a holiday? It was actually a backstage convention in New Orleans for Stampin' Up! Leaders. So once you hit a certain level, it's called Silver Elite, you can qualify to attend that event. So it was great. I met the owners and everything, and it was amazing. And I spent time with my fellow teammates, such as Halsey and my upline Sam and Janice. And Liz Yule, it was just amazing. Hi Claire, hope you're well. Hope you're well, Hazel. So I spent one day, I've spent all day Thursday with Liz, so I was able to see New Orleans. We went on a little bus tour, which was funny. We had so much giggles, honestly. I haven't laughed that much in pure ages. So how was everybody? I missed you last week. Missed you. Feel better now that I'm speaking to you guys. I think when you've been absent for even a week, I get a bit anxious, and that's just my little jumpy nature though. Hi Lynn, how are you? Apologies to you for me forgetting to order that little thing for you, but I will pop it in with my order when I get paid, because I'll be ordering more stuff for me. So, right, okay, can I just talk about a few things that's going on? You've probably seen that I've posted, we've got weekly deals going on just now. So the 1st, the 8th, the 15th and the 22nd, there'll be a whole group of new discounted products running for that week. So I have shared on my page all these things that are on special discount. So I have ordered a few packets of the craft boxes. I don't need any other supplies. So I've ordered some of those. Oh, where are they? There. I've also ordered the notebook kit, and I ordered half a dozen Tombow glues. Morning, Michelle. Hazel sent some stars. Oh, thank you. So that's really good. So you're getting a few pounds off things, which is really, really good. If you've not tried the craft paper, try it. It's amazing. There's also craft cards and envelopes and the little craft boxes. So I'm quite excited to play with them. The Snowfall Accents Puff Paints are down to $3.40 as well. I demoed that a few weeks ago. Morning, Tina. How are you? So we have weekly deals, so I will publish something. I'll stay up late till after midnight so I can see the deals, get a flyer done quickly, and then I'll share that so it's ready for you when you wake up. We've also got special bundles on for the month of September, while supplies last. Perfect Partners, so they've brought back certain bundles. Again, details are over on my Facebook website. There's quite a few gorgeous things there. And my hostess code, if you are shopping online, is FRKUPB94. I know it's backwards, but you'll see it properly when I switch you guys round. Oh wow, there's 19 of you guys watching. Thank you for coming on. I've missed you. I've got my new MAC makeup on. Hides all the blemishes of being 40-something. Well, most of them anyway. Yeah, treating myself to that at the airport on the way out to New Orleans. So, the Nothing Better Than stamp set is here. So, this is on page 20 of the current annual catalogue. You'll also see there are coordinating dies that are called Love You More Than. You can't get this as a bundle. It was a bundle last year, so it is available separately though. And we've got some word sentiments, chocolate cocktails, coffee, cookies, and we've got these for die cutting out stamped images, and Love You More Than. So they're awesome as well. Don't know if you can see. I am actually heat embossed in white on black with these, and it looks quite nice. So here's the little coffee cup. It's adorable. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Did you see my photo I shared the other day? I was looking normal. Messy hair, no makeup, glasses on, wrinkles showing. That is just the truth of social media. I like to post pictures like that sometimes to remind people that it's all right to look a mess in the morning. Right, so, oh look, I found some coffee cups and cookies that I've previously stamped. Here is the dies. So, so there's the... That'll be the fake nails making me drop stuff. So there's coffee. And we have cocktails. Not too keen on cocktails. I'd rather have coffee out of all those things, to be honest. Right, let me put that away. Right, shall I flip you round? Oh, thank you for sharing, Tina. You're a wee sweetheart. Hi, Trisha. Oh, another Trisha. Yay. Right, let me flip you round. Sorry if it makes you dizzy. And I shall try and not touch any buttons. I need to remove my case quickly, though. Right, and then I need to... Oh, you skint, Tina. I'm skint this week as well. I feel you, hon. I feel you. Right, let's get sorted. Put that out of the way. I'm just going to grab... There's my hostess code there, guys. I'm just going to open up my other phone, if it lets me. Recognising face, thank you so much. And I'm going to find my live, and then I can see that I'm all straight. So here's a little label. I've been using this to, my label machine to kind of categorise my card layers and what have you into the bigger stamp boxes. But I ran out of white, so I've had to do it with a yellow one. And I will be redoing that because that's just doesn't help my OCD. It needs to be in white, like everything else that I've labelled. Oh dear, right, give me a second. Stop talking and find your video, Trisha. Oh, here we are, I need to turn myself down again. Hi, Alison. Michelle saying they call it a natural look. Yes, very natural. Right, let me get all lined up. Carol's not skint, she just can't spend. Oh no, I feel your pain. So my friend Carol has put a spending ban on herself. She can't buy any craft supplies for the whole month of September. And there's a lot of us that are sponsoring Carol because we all know how hard that is. Morning, Janice. So we got everybody's kits and orders sent out yesterday. I had said to my husband, I'd organised them for them to get picked up today. However, hang on, I'm squint. Asked my husband, and he was home in time, so he actually, him and my son, took them to the post office. I said, I've got a little bit mail. I didn't tell him it was about 30 parcels. I'll not tell you what he said, but it was OFFS. And I says, don't you FFS me. Just get to the bloody post office. Hi, Wendy. Nice to have you here. Wow, there's 25 of you guys on here. Thank you so much. Is the view okay? Maybe need to shift it ever so slightly. You know, I like things all nice and straight. So, this is the wee card that we're making today. So, it's basically half of A6 size, roughly. And I thought they were just adorable. I did make little envelopes out of copier paper. I'm going to put my hands up. They're absolutely rubbish. You're better using cards. So I'm going to make an envelope with some card as well. So if you've got an envelope, I sound posh. Normally I say envelope. If you have an envelope punch board, then you can get that out and do this as well. Hi Jane, how are you? Morning Kirsten. How are you, my lovely? Hope you're well. Right, so what we need is... Oh, I need to quickly add. This limited edition stamp set, I did actually stamp on the back. Made with love, copyright Stampin' Up. This is a good set if you're selling cards and what have you, because we need to be putting the copyright on the back of the cards. This is a fabulous wee set. I've seen some labels made with this one. So I thought I might make a little batch of those for customer cards, because these are for my customers to send out after this workshop closes, probably the 17th of September. So yeah, this is a good one as well. I like this one that says a paper hug from me. So, Morning Yvonne, how are you? Right, put that to the side. because I'm not using that one. Right, so what we're going to need is... Now, you can see I've got lots of scraps. Okay, so here's a scrap here. Well, this is a card, actually. I'll leave that. I'm going to put that in with my card stash. I'll start a new sheet. So we need it to be 4 by 6. And I think I will. I might make 2. I will see. You know why I'm going to make 2? Because I have this made already from ages and ages ago. Right, so let's cut this down to 6 inches. Krista needs a card cutter like the one you had earlier on Deal It Present. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't think this one's on deal, but it's it is only £23, I think it is. So it's relatively cheap. Right, so we're going to cut 2 down to 4 by 6. Okay, and then move your blade out the way because this is a scorer as well. We're just going to score it at 2 inches. This is very lightweight as well, Christina. It's a really good one. Alison saying, was just looking for copyright stamps. I have some with Stampin' Up 2007. Oh, bless. Yes, you have been a Stampin' Up fan for a long time. I wish I'd found Stampin' Up a long time ago too. I really do. I just love it. I'd be completely lost if I hadn't found Stampin' Up. I shared a post earlier about inclusion and making people feel like they have purpose, because I know all too well that when you're hit with kind of like illnesses and things like that and invisible illnesses, you end up stuck in the house quite a bit and you can feel quite lost, you can feel quite lonely, and I think this is a great way to give back. Christina's saying I will see if I can raise the funds. No worries. No worries. You message me anytime, honey. Right, okay, so I am going to I need a matte layer that is 1/4 of an inch shorter and thinner. So 5 3/4 by 1 3/4. And once you pop that guide down, look, it does not shift. It's really, really good. Hi, Robin, how are you? Tina's saying the trimmer she's got, she can't buy the replacement blades anymore. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I would definitely recommend the Stampin' Up one. When you buy the blades, they come in a pack of 4. They're really, really good. So I've just used the 3rd one out of a pack, and I have another pack here because you know I do a lot of paper cutting, so I do need plenty of blades. Right, let's chop this other bit down. I do feel a little bit, I thought I was feeling better today, but I feel a little bit dizzy. I think it's just still the jet lag. I am fine, honey, I am fine. Still smiling. Right. Okay, so does anybody else store their scraps at the front? Right, let's use this scrap, okay? So I always store it so that the full packet's on the front and then the half pack and the scraps are at the back. You know what, I started off with lots of room this morning and already I've kind of made a mess of my desk. Right, so we need a little block. I've got Wink of Stella stuck on that. I can't get it off. I need to wash it properly. I'm just being lazy. Right, so what we want is we want the coffee cup and the cookie. So you'll see these are two-stage stamping. So you start off with a lighter colour. You can start off with a darker colour first for the outline and then infill it with a lighter colour. Kirsten saying, yes, I do. Thought it was just me. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, okay, so we need the cookie and we need the cup. And of course, if you prefer cocktails, you can change the stamp. If you prefer cookies, you can change the stamp, and the same for the chocolate. The thing I like about the coffee one is you can get see the little stamp here for the kind of like hot steam. I probably spent most of my money in New Orleans on Starbucks that was in the hotel. Honestly, guys. Cafe mocha with cream. Grandy one every morning. Christine saying I have MS and sight and touch are not good. Oh, bless. Yeah, no problem. Which takes me on to these blocks. These are ergonomic. They have kind of like an indent around them, and they're much easier for holding on to, and like your fingers naturally go into the grooves kind of thing, rather than a flat one. Let me see, do I have a Stampin' Up! Flat one anywhere? So these are flat ones that you get in the kits, which are great because, I mean, they're great value. However, they are thinner, and I know a lot of the other blocks in the market are thinner too. And when you go to stamp, you can see my fingers are hitting the floor before that lands, and then I have to try and pick it up. Whereas this, you're not kind of overlapping. So that's a good little hint for you. Right, okay. Sometimes my grip's not the best neither, Christina, because I have ME, so I get fatigued a lot, and I've got arthritis in my hands too, which is a bit annoying sometimes. Right, I'm going to go for Sahara Sand. No, I'm not. I'm going for the darker colour first. I am going to use Soft Suede. Soft Suede and Crumb Cake for the coffee cup, and Early Espresso and Sahara Sand for the cookie. Robin's saying the stamp blocks are brilliant. I don't think I'd be able to use any other ones now. Right, so cookie is the darker one, and this is Soft Suede. And I'm using the darker one on the cookie outline because it has the chocolate chip bits in it, so I want them to be nice and dark. Right, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm going to fussy cut these out. I do have the dies, as you know, I've just shown you them, but I don't want to be bringing out my Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine. Right, I need to source where I put my freshly washed chamois. Oh, yeah, I see them. So this is great for cleaning your stamps, and it stays moist quite a bit. The more you use it, obviously, it's going to dry out eventually. This is good too. Tina saying a stamping platform would also be easy to use. Yes, you are right, Tina. And the good thing about the stamping platform is that, the Stamparatus, sorry, is what we call it in Stampin' Up, is that you can stamp over a few times if you maybe don't apply enough pressure the first time. Linda's saying, love seeing your photos of New Orleans. What was the highlight of your trip? Well, as soon as I arrived to check in, the CEO, Sarah Douglas and her family and the team, except her mum, were in the queue in front of me. That was the highlight. I was a bit, like, fan club shocked. What's the word? I was shell shocked. Didn't know what to say. I just says, hi, came all the way from Scotland. I was like a blubbering wreck. Halsey and I were actually chatting about Halsey doing the same thing to some of the bigger demos. We had a right giggle about that. But being in a room with the owners and other demos and some of the top demos, it just makes you realise that everyone's just human. Starstruck, thank you. Thank you. That's my brain fog. Right, I'm coming in with the crumb cake. Now, this might stamp slightly off because I'm not directly above it, but still looks nice. Linda's saying they're so down to earth and lovely. I was saying, oh, have you met them too? Brilliant. Oh, and Shelley, I seen Shelley later on that day. Got a photo with Shelley, Sarah, and Sarah's husband, and Shelley liked my tartan leggings. So I was a bit, oh, Shelley likes my leggings. I had red tartan leggings on, just to represent the Scottish in me, you know. The Americans absolutely love Scotland. There. So that's me double stamped, not double stamped, 2-part stamped, the cookie and the coffee cup. So I'm just popping these away just now. You know what it's like, if you don't put them away, you will lose them. Okay, what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to just remove that backing because I do need some of the sentiments. Right, so I'll fussy cut this out and I'll just chat while I do that, and then we will make a card. Robin's saying it would have been awesome meeting Connie Stewart. Yeah, it was. I said to her, oh, do you mind if I take a photo? Because I was speaking to, Mark Line Sam was talking to Connie, and I was chatting to Brenda, who's Connie's assistant. She was lovely. We're friends on Facebook now. And I'd said, would you mind if I get a photograph together? She went, yeah. She's like, come sit on my knee. So I was sat on her knee. I says, you sure? Because this big butt might give you a dead leg. She was like, sit down, sit down. It was just, oh, it was funny. She's so down to earth. She's lovely. They're all lovely. There was a few demos from Australia as well. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to personally connect with them and get their names. Boy, that was a long journey for them. That was a long journey. Right, I'm just using my fabulous little snips to fussy cut. And when I'm using light paper, I always make sure that I give my hands a wash. Just so that I'm not transferring any kind of greasiness that I've maybe picked up from somewhere. Right, okay. Right, that's the thing with false nails. You can't pick up your bits. Right, okay. Let's do this. So, I'll take my two, what do you call it, matte layers, and we're going to stamp the sentiments on it now. Hi, Karen, how are you? So, I need my blocks out again. Don't know why I keep putting them away, folks. Right, so what we need to start with is, I'll do one the same as this, and then I'll do something different. So, sentiment, a day without, okay, a day without, and then we want coffee. So, a day without. Now, I'm going to stamp this in the darkest colour of Early Espresso because I think it's nice. Oh, about 20 hours all in. Yeah, I think I was about, it was 7, 8, 9, 10, about 13 all in. Travel. So worth it though, isn't it? Right, I'm going to bring this towards me a little bit so that I can see where I'm stamping. So there we go, a day without. And then we want the word coffee. Dab, dab, dab. This one's a little bit easier to stamp because it's a bigger block. There we go. A day without coffee. And I'm going to clean this off. And then get the other sentiment that says, is like, just kidding, I have no idea. I have no idea. Right. And that one is here. It's quite a comical set, this. I do like it. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm trying to, let me stamp this first. Hang on, I'm going to bring it towards myself a little bit. I'm going to try and start doing 2 or 3 15-minute cards a week on my page. Now, it might be a link to a video on YouTube. It might be a quick live. These will be as and when, in addition to the Saturday class that I do. I also do tutorials on another group from my friend Carol. It's called Craft with Real Friends. So I do that. I'm going to be doing that still for at least once a week. I need to get some more things booked in. I'm just across the water, Linda, from Edinburgh. Quite close to Edinburgh. Okay, I need the little hot coffee effect stamp. Let me get my teeny block out. Don't use this often, this little tiny one. How gorgeous is it? So, you can see roughly where I want to stamp it. And I just need to make sure my coffee cup goes across the top so it overlaps and it looks like part of the actual whole image. Okay, so that's that cleaned off. And did I clean this one? Thank you to the 21 people that are still here. I really appreciate it. Let me get these stamps away. Right, okay. So that's them now. Right, I can shut this for a second. Boop. See how quick that went on. Oh, damn it, damn it. Linda says she loves Scotland. Oh, brilliant. Which area is it? You're from, Linda? Okay, now I am just adhering these down flat because I'm trying not to spend a fortune on postage. So it saves us a normal letter up to a large letter. I think it's about 60 odd pence per letter. So I am trying to not use dimensionals as much for the ones that I'm sending to customers anyway. I'm not saying I don't use dimensionals, I do. Hi Beverly, thanks for popping on. Nice to have you here. Hazel stayed in Fife near Cooper, I think it was. Oh yeah, I'm in Fife. I'm in Fife in between Glenrothes and Kirkcaldy. Hi Helen, nice to have you here. Morning Jane. Right, I'm just going to pop my little cookie down. And I'm going to pop my little coffee cup on. Now, you could pop that up in a dimensional. I think that would look nice. I'm just going to keep it flat today, though. Okay, and pop that there. Now, I've left a little bit too much of a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this little tiny little, adorable little star stamp. Now, this is teeny. Woo! Nearly lost it there. It's tiny, so use your little block. What colour? I think I'll go for Sahara Sand. I'm just going to stamp some. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm just going to stamp some little stars around. I think I'll do 5 and I'll pop one down there. Lovely. And this is going straight back on my stamp sheet, which goes here. I don't know if you notice, this one for the cocktails is quite nice. Oh, excuse me, dry throat. It goes here. We've got the infill stamps for the umbrella and the piece of fruit as well. Hazelnose. Jane saying it won't be last. Oh, bless. Yeah, please give me a little follow, Beverly. That would be much appreciated. Hazel saying, I knew someone who lived in Kirkcaldy and saw her twice. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Right, I'm going to stick this down now onto my card. Lindsay, great card, lovely. Watch your card and hear that accent. I'm going to go and sort out dessert for the starving. Ah, oh, brilliant. So you're down under then, Linda. You're South Pacific, if you're ahead. Is that right? Enjoy your dessert, lovely, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, so, whoops, just popping that on. And adding a little a little matte layer. Just gives a little extra bit of dimension without giving it too much, if you know what I mean. Beverly's saying, how do I follow? What you do is, if you go onto the main page, what I'll do, Beverly, is I'll write down your name and I'll add you and then I'll invite you. So, Beverly Donaldson. And I'm going to write down red jumper because I can see a red jumper in your profile picture. Oh yeah, thanks Carol, I'm on YouTube too. Just search Smith's Crafty Creations. Yeah, Robin's saying she sounds like she's down under. Yeah, oh yeah, Brisbane. Now, 10.5 hours inland from Brisbane. Wow, you're right in the middle. Quite far away from the ocean. Hi, Anne. So there is the first card. Okay, now we've got the second card to do. So let's see what sentiments we could use. I think I'll do today's plan, consume at the top, and then I'll stamp coffee, and then I'll stamp because adulting is hard. Right, let's do that. Today's plan. Where are you, bad boy? It would on a tag. It'd be nice to put coffee. You make everything better. Well, there it is. Today's plan. Because adulting is hard. Let me make sure that's going to fit on my little matte layer. Oh, that's good. And then we need the coffee one again. And I forgot that I actually pulled out these gorgeous brush metallic adhesive back dots. So I thought the gold bronze would look nice on the card as well. So, oh, Anne, you're so kind. Thank you. Okay, coming in with the darkest of the browns that we have, early espresso. Sometimes I say espresso. You see how I have coffee on the mind, it's espresso. It's not espresso. Right, so today's plan is consume. I wish I had a sentiment that said lots of cups of and then coffee, because that's what I do. Consume lots and lots and lots and lots of coffee. Right, so consume coffee. Oh, that's just fell off. Hang on a second. Oh, it's stuck to my mat, you see. Hang on, I've just got ink on my block. Silly sausage. Right, okay. Consume coffee, like so. Wash that off. You can take your little chamois out and just dab it like so. I do have the Stampin' Scrub as well, which is really good. When you're crafting a lot, I think that's better. You bring it out, you wash it, you dry it off. You need to make sure you've got room on your desk for it as well. Right, and I'm going to do, because adulting is hard, at the bottom. Just about there. Perfect. Like that. I do like it, I do like it. Right, when you're cleaning these, you just need to rinse them in some warm water. Oh, what's the word? When you wring it out kind of thing. They're very hard wearing and they last forever, pretty much. They do look like they're dirty, but once you've cleaned them, those inks don't transfer off. Robin, Kirsten's saying, maybe if you reach 1 million, that could be in your set. Oh my God. Wow. I wonder how many years that would take, Kirsten. Oh God. Should never say never though. I mean, statistics and stuff's not really on my goal list. I do really enjoy being I like to say a mentor rather than an upline. I really do enjoy the team side of things as well. It's just, Oh, you just meet some amazing, amazing, talented people who become lifelong friends, and it's awesome. Right, hot coffee steam there. Robin's saying, I don't have this latte, I don't drink coffee. I love it because it's Connie Stewart's. So it is. And we've just been chatting about her. Thanks for reminding me, Robin. Oh, isn't that uncanny? I think I'll maybe tag her in it. Say, look, lovely lady. We're playing with your stamp set again. Hazel's saying you don't have the stamp set yet, but it could be on your wish list. Brilliant. The stamp's only £21. Anybody would like to order it. If it's a small order, like a stamp set or two, I don't mind ordering it for you as a customer, and then sending it on a little bit to save you some pounds. If it's a bigger order, I do recommend you do the online ordering, you know, if you've got quite a lot. I mean, I do send out big orders as well. It's just that the postage may come to more than what it would cost coming direct from Stampin' Up. Our Royal Mail's quite expensive. Generally, I can send something for £2.95 recorded second class delivery instead of paying £6.95. So, right, there is card number 2. I don't think I need to add any embellishments on that, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll just keep it nice and flush because, like I say, these are going to be sent out. So now I have 15 of these. That would be amazing if someone was using my design stamp set. I know. How amazing would that be? I can't believe that I forgot that was Connie's stamp set. I really must pay attention to these things. So now I have 15 cards. So I'm going to make an envelope now. And there's only certain sizes on here. If there's a card you're making, such as a 2x6, which isn't on here, and you need the dimensions, there is someone that's got a website called The Crafty Owl. If you type in Crafty Owl envelope punchboard calculator, she has a web-based formula on there that calculates it out for you. So that is an amazing, amazing gift that she gives back. So that's awesome. Thank you. Right, I need a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to cut this down to 7x7. Helen saying, where can I get an insert for a birthday card? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't actually use inserts, Helen. I tend to just stamp on the inside of the card. But I know that a lot of card makers do like sentiments and verses and things like that. We have some stamp sets that have good sentiments that you could put in the middle on the inside, and I just stamp it on a matte layer and pop it in, and it looks really good. Here's one, for example. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. It's brilliant. So yeah, you can make up your own inserts. You can use the card that you have, or copier paper, and just cut it down, fold it in half, and stick it in. Right, so 7x7. Hi Jackie, nice to have you here. So 7x7, and again, as soon as I cut these little bits off, you just go in the front with my part cut stash and scrappy bits, like so. Right, now, there is an easier way to make a little envelope for these. Kirsten, that is on the chat just now, Kirsten's in my team, and she made a gorgeous card, this size I think it was, and Kirsten used the 6x6 craft paper, wrapped it around, made a little flap for the top and bottom, and it was gorgeous. And I actually still haven't cased that yet, Kirsten, so I need to do that. But for this morning, I'm just going to use my envelope punch board. So what you want to do is you want to punch at 2 inches, okay, and then you're scoring, okay, and then you can put your little No, you don't put that way, you still need it. You're just going to basically line up the line with this little part here. It took me absolutely ages to get used to using this. I'm not one for reading instructions. I just try and figure it out myself first because I feel it sticks better. However, with this, I did eventually have to give in and watch some tutorials. So, you can see there's going to be enough room for a little 2x6 card. So, you're saying, wow, look at the big flaps on that. You're right. The flaps are huge. Kirsten saying thanks, I do love the envelope boards. Oh, bless. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. So, let me fold and burnish. Okay, and you can see how it overlaps quite a bit. So what you want to do is you want to gauge where you want to trim this down to. Okay, so I kind of want it just about here. So I'm just going to mark that ever so slightly. All I'm going to do is I'm going to use the guides, the lines on here, and I'm going to line up my score line. I'm going to move it out and make it a little smaller actually. So I've lined this up so I know it's straight. And I'm simply going to trim that off. And then we have a better coverage there. Now, if you want the exact same size for your other flap, you can do the same. Or you can just add this on. Take note of where you're lining it up. And I'm just putting this on the top as a guide to make sure that I'm doing it right. So I put it on the 1 3/4 line. Like so. So make sure, yep, that's the 1 3/4 I cut it at. Ta-da! And there's our little envelope. Kirsten's laughing at flat. Every time I say that word, it makes me want to chuckle, honestly. Oh dear. That's funny. Right, just add in a little bit of glue into there. You can hand stamp your envelopes as well before you cut them up. Before you make them, sorry. Okay, and then you would just add a little glue dot, or you could just seal it off properly. So that would go in here. Oh, let me let the glue dry first, Patricia. Patience, patience. Da, 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 da. Robin wishes she had one of the envelope makers. I know, because you can get them in a different brand, which I'm not going to mention, but it won't have that on it. I love it. I'm a sucker for the branded stuff. Autumn's definitely coming here in Scotland, and we are waiting on our new supply items come in, one of which is a mug that has Stampin' Up on it, and it's available to customers. The other one is this absolutely gorgeous, it's either white or very vanilla beanie, and I'm definitely buying one because I'm going to be sitting in my front office cold because I'm not going to be paying for the prices of gas this year. I'll have my hand crocheted blanket that my mother-in-law's going to do, and then I'll have my beanie on. So I can't wait to purchase that. I'll share pictures on my Facebook page later of those. Kirsten uses tear and tape to seal the sides. Good idea. That would be a lot quicker than waiting on the glue drying. Less chance of it popping open too, especially if you're using a nice thick card for your envelopes. So there we go. What I'm going to do is I am going to sneak out. Where is my stamp set? I am going to stamp on the back of the flap here. Now I'm going to do handcrafted from the heart because it's a horizontal one and I think it'll look better than a chunky one. So I'm going to stamp on the envelope. When I receive handmade cards in the post, even from people that don't use Stampin' Up or what have you, when they put handcrafted by such and such on the back of the cards and on the back of their what do you call it, envelopes, I think it looks really, really nice. Kirsten's saying, you and me both, babe, I need the beanie hat. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yes, Tina, I love my woolly socks, lovely. Tina, did you knit them or crochet them? I can't remember. But nice dark brown cosy socks I have from Tina. I'm just going to stamp off because I think I've maybe overkilled it with the ink. No, I haven't. Right, let's hope I stamp this centred. The blocks are good. They're clear. You can see where they're stamping. It's just, it's a little bit squint. It's just a little bit difficult when you're doing a live. But that's all right. Because what I'm going to do is, I might have stamped that slightly too much to the left, but I am going to get, the little coffee cup and I'm going to stamp that on there as well. Oops. I'm going to pop it right about here. Yay, now it's centred better. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Right. Dee dee dee. Kirsten's saying it's handmade. Thank you. I know. Right, let's get some hotness on there. I love it. I love it. Knitted, that's right. I thought they were because they're a lot close. What do you call it? Stitches are a lot compact, more compact than crocheting. So with Tina's socks, you don't get your toenails caught in them. Right, okay, so, wow, we still have 24 people watching. I'm so appreciative, guys, honestly. Guys, I say guys, it's mostly ladies, but guys and girls, ladies and gents. How fab is that? I like that. I like that. I like that. Right, so when I send out my thank you cards to customers, I don't write in them. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? You can put something on the front if you want as well. Hi, Barbara. Beverly's saying, what are you cleaning your stamps on? So this is a chamois. It's under a tenner. You just dampen it. Keep it in a CD case or a stamp case. And then you just quickly clean your stamp on it. And because it's in the box, it keeps it damp for longer. And to rinse it, you just use warm water. So I do like that because it's less space than the Stampin' Scrub. The Stampin' Scrub is really good as well. I need to try and demo that more. Tina has pale lilac in stock. You trying to make me spend money? Carol saying lovelies. Oh, bless. Yous are so kind. So kind. How fab's that though? Ta-da! Right, so you can see how using the actual card is a lot better than the copier paper. Copier paper is see-through as well. However, if you don't have enough cardstock, no one's going to complain that you've used copier paper. I mean, not everybody likes to use their card on envelopes, so but I just think it's amazing. So I have 15 cards now, so I'm going to have to, I've made one envelope, so I think that's my plan for later on. I need to make another 14, pop them in a little cello bag for customers for sending out at the end of the month with their vouchers, which is awesome. Had one of my team ladies cash in her team vouchers as well recently, so I put twice this month. I forgot to add the bundle that she wanted in, so what I done is I had to do a third order and I just shipped directly to her because I thought if I don't do it now I'm going to forget again, so third time lucky on that occasion. Right, how are we for time? We've got time. Wow, that's nearly been an hour. Will I just bash on with the next one? If you need to leave at 11, don't feel bad, guys. That took longer than expected. Right, so this is the card that I want to case. So I have Pool Party card base, and after I will put something in the inside. Third order, yeah, I know. Lovely Mama Coffee Lover Jackie's saying, oh, hi Margaret. Nice to have you here, lovelies. These are amazing. And then obviously you can personalise them to those that like cocktails or cookies or chocolate more. I'm just going to leave that out as inspiration. So we have Pool Party. Now this isn't, I wouldn't normally think of a card like this out of my head. I've got a certain style that I do like fussy cutting, and I'm not really one for lots of layers. So I do challenge you to look at your catalogue, especially if you're having a little crafter's blank or block or however it is. You know what I'm like with my words, I forget all the time. Give it a go, because they always turn out amazing, and they're so much prettier in real life as well. Right, so this is, I've got coordinating colours. So I've got Pool Party, Pear Pizzazz, we have Blushing Bride. I am using Very Vanilla for the top. Oh, that's lovely, Tina, you're crafting along. Carol's got a list for next month, bless your little cotton socks. And your little love heart goonie as well. I have some white here as well. For anybody that's wondering why I'm saying goonie, Carol and I have pretty much matching nightwear when we're chatting sometimes, and it's just really funny. We both like white hearts on black. I also have Daffodil Delight. So for this card, we are using the cocktails for a change. So I have white and I have the Blushing Bride for the sentiments. I'll do them last. Okay, this is going to get stuck down. Now I will just power through this and chat. Hazel looks at the catalogue. She finds looking at the catalogue can help when you lose your mojo, definitely. And don't forget, over on my website at smithscraftedcreations.com, under free card making tutorials, I have lots of PDFs that are free to anybody to use. All I ask that if you do it, please tag me, just so that I know that the work I put behind them is getting made, is getting put to use. It's not that I want, what's the word, that I want mentioned because I've designed it. If you tag me, it lets me know that people are doing it. So this is what a free tutorial looks like. Lots of boxes and stuff like that. Beverly, if you would like me to send you a catalogue, lovely, I'm happy to do that. I'll just write down catalogue, question mark. My catalogue is here. So Stampin' Up! Have an annual catalogue each year, and we also have 2 mini catalogues. One runs January to June and then July to December. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 2 6-month mini ones. So they're more seasonal, according to such as Valentine's, festive time, Halloween, fall, things like that. But please do, if you're stuck, please do help yourself to any of my tutorials that I put up. I do want to build a big library for you guys to be able to print off and do any of the projects. There's quite a few 3D projects on there, mostly 3D, I think. So yeah, if anybody does, Jackie would like one too, of course. Jackie Durnan. If I haven't messaged Jackie Durnan and you, Beverly Donaldson, by the end of the day, could you reach out to me and then we could connect as friends if we aren't already? And that would be amazing. Thank you. I'm not sure if I have any minis left, actually, Tina. I'll have a wee look. I'm sure I've got one somewhere, sweet. Book of Inspiration, as I call it. Yeah. If anybody sees any boo-boos with my measurements on any of these tutorials, please let me know. I'm a touch typist and we are the worst at checking our own work. So yeah, I do kind of check as I'm typing it, but I do get it wrong sometimes. Right, and Janice. Oh, great. What month are we on? We're on September, October, November, December. So there's still 4 months left. What I might need to do is order a new lot. of the minis. The new customers, such as Jackie and, I'm saying customers, new contacts, Jackie and Beverly, I'll send you an annual one now, and then when I get more of the minis, I'll send it out to the 4 you guys. Anybody, just message me if you're interested in a wee catalogue. Right, so, cocktail time. So, what we're going to do with this is we are going to create the background. So let me get a little bit of copier paper. Let me use this because I don't like dirtying my grid paper. Yep, I've got your name down, Janice, honey. Right, so we're going to randomly stamp the cocktail glass. And don't be shy about stamping off of the edge because it makes it look like it's been what do you call it, a bit of designer series paper that you've cut up. Right, ta-da! Shift that out the way. We now need some Daffodil Delight little stars added onto that. Where's my Daffodil Delight? So, my little star, which is a tiny, 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 tiny one. Get my tiny little block. This is the A block. You can see they've all got the letters on them. If you're looking online at our supplies, if you go to smithscraftycreations.com and then go to shop, you'll get my shop link. They do recommend which block you should use. However, if you buy all the blocks in the winner at the one time, you save 10%. You can actually buy a case for it as well. And I remember I was looking for some of my blocks. I thought I'd lost them, but nope. You know where they were? Where they were supposed to be. In the stamp case. the block case, sorry. It's a carry case thing. It's really, really good. Kirsten saying the mini catalogues run January to June and then July to December. The annual runs May to May the following year. Thank you, honey. It's really good. It's really good. And what I will say is sometimes in the annual catalogue you'll get a bundle. If it carries, so when you buy a bundle, the stamp and the dies, you save 10%. Sometimes if it carries over, because new bundles are coming in for availability, sometimes the product that was a bundle before ends up available as 2 in the next catalogue. So if you do like something and it's in a bundle, I recommend getting it at the time. Most definitely. Right, okay. So this is going to go on here. Have I popped that on slightly squint? Yes, I have, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Right, I would normally put this on with dimensionals and then dimensionals for the little cocktail cups. But I'm not going to bother with this one. Right, so I'm going to have to put this on slightly, whoops, slightly skew with. I don't want to waste the card, you see. There. Ta-da! Love it. Right, we need some white. Because I need a bigger bit of white than that. Right, let's see. Now, I do prefer to use the thick white card because we have a thick and we have a basic. I do prefer to use the thick if I'm stamping and fussy cutting little images. I just think it's better. Let's see. Hazel prefers seeing a catalogue in your life rather than PDF. Yeah. And you know what? Once you have that catalogue, all the goodies look amazing. See, when they're in your hands, they're even more better. More better? That's not the right grammar. They're even better. Kirsten is saying, Tina, I'm the same. Love getting the new catalogue. I know. I don't spend too much time looking at the PDF because as a demonstrator, we get the PDFs. I need black ink. We get the PDF first while we wait our complimentary copy. But yeah, I don't overstudy it too much. I'd rather wait till the real paper in hand one come. Right, so I need 2 of these. Now, again, there is a die for these, but for today, I'm just going to fussy cut, okay? Right. And I'll keep the black out because I need that for my sentiment stamping. Where's the lid? Where is the lid? Here it is. You know when you put things off to the side behind you, you really shouldn't because you completely forget where things are. Okay, now, so the inside, one of these is Pool Party and one is Blushing Bride. So, you probably think, oh, pink doesn't go with green, but honestly, once you see the card, you think, oh, right, yeah, it does go. Okay, now we need the infill stamp for the cocktail, for the umbrella, and for the little lemon or lime. So you could make this yellow or green. I think I'll do one of each. What do I need, guys? I need a block. Right, so wait till you see this. The way it stamps the effect of the little ice cubes in there. So let me show you a little close up. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So there's the Pool Party one. Hi Linda, how are you? Hi Claire. I've had a few people going on, coming off and then back on. That's great, guys. Right, now for the Blushing Bride one. Ta-da! Now, you can see I have stamped this slightly to the left. This one's more centre. A good way to prevent stamping off slightly, not that people pick up on it, is to use the Stamparatus. So you would pop that down, line it up, pick up the Stamparatus plate, then ink it. So I think I need to do another video on using the Stamparatus. If anybody's looking for anything specific in terms of oh brilliant, you're crafting it. Oh, you're on another album, well done honey. If anybody would like anything specific me to show you them, how I use them, etc. I put I put a post out in my team page. Look at that, how fab. Asking if there was a technique that they would always wanted to try but never got round to it. So far we have blending pens, Stampin' Up blends, how to colour with those, and also water colour pencils. So I am going to be doing a little tutorial or a couple of little demonstrations in my team group for my lovely team ladies. I'm not an expert at colouring, but you know what? You've got to show people how you do it because there's always a way. Right, I'm going to do both of these as limes because I like limes better than I do lemons. Okay, right. Oh, she's just put my nail in my ink. I love these. I love these. These would be good for, you could put these on party invitations if anybody's having any celebrations for the birthdays or engagement party. Mix them up with your other stamp sets. I think they'd be really good, really nice on a name tag as well. Oh, thank you, Robin. Right, okay, so pop these away now. Don't forget, if you have basic pearl jewels, you can colour them with your Stampin' Blends as well to coordinate with whatever colour you're using. So let me just cut these out. Then we'll stamp the sentiments and then that'll be us done. Right, so let me just roughly cut this just now. What's everybody's plans today? I'm staying in all day. Oh, in fact, no, I need to nip out to local shop and get some pasta. I also need to get flour because it has been years since I made homemade macaroni, and my friend Lindsay has been making it and handing round tubs of it, and I thought, oh bless. Does anybody know what a good secret ingredient would be to add into your homemade macaroni? Would it be, oh, Kirsten's saying need to practice weight embossing. Yes. I find that tricky to start with as well, hon. Probably going to my flat, just check the post and get some cards made. Brilliant. What was I talking about there? I've just completely got brain fog there. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so does anybody know what a secret ingredient would be? Is it mustard maybe? Oh, chorizo. Wow. I do remember when I made it the last time, years and years ago, half of the macaroni had ripe vine tomato slices on it. Nobody likes tomatoes in my house except me. I love it. Robin's bed for me spent most of the day. My oldest daughter Gemma, who visited Dad and then went to cemetery to see Mum. Oh, that'd have been a tough day then. A tough day, hon. That was nice though to spend time with your closest. Kirsten seen bacon. Now, this is what happens when you've got kids. Oh, Lisa's crafting all day. Brilliant, brilliant. Mackenzie doesn't like bacon. Ricky likes bacon. Ricky will eat any meat going. Mackenzie's fussy. Nobody likes tomatoes except me. I'm thinking, can you put mustard in it though? I'll need to check with my friend Lindsay what she does. And if anybody compares it and says it's not as good as Lindsay's, well, you know what? At least I tried. I'll just be saying to Lindsay, go and send me some more round, honey. Making pasta too much faff, easier to buy. Oh, I know. But what I'm thinking is, Tina, is just trying to save some pennies. Times are really tough. And because my husband does all the cooking, I thought if I could at least try today. Oh, yeah, mustard. Brilliant. If I could try today to try and cook, at least then if I need a recharge, I've got all night and I've got tomorrow. I'm just trying to think of ways to help him because he takes the kids to the football and he's got his volunteering duties and what have you at the local football club and things like that. So, right, okay, so there's our two little doofers, so we doodads. Whoops, look how inky I am already. Aren't they gorgeous? That's good, 18 are still here. That's good. Now you see my little scuff went flying yesterday. Silly sausage. I've got cuts in my hand there as well. They're quite nippy, but not too much bruising. I've got like what looks like a rash, but it's the bruising indents from the stones on the wall that I scraped my arm off. What a silly sausage. Right, okay, let's do the sentiment. So all we need is black. Memento black. Right. So, get the black out. All different styles of card that you can make just with the one stamp set. It's amazing. It is amazing. Robin's saying, yeah, you poor thing. Honestly, I was expecting my oldest son to burst out laughing, but he got a bit of a fright, as if to say, oh, you okay, Mum? I did go flying. Luckily, I scraped along the wall and didn't fall on my face, but... Right, so sentiment is, you're just like cocktails, you make everything better. Right, so we need you're just like. We need cocktails. Now you can see I've used cocktails and coffee more than anything. So, cocktails, you make everything better. Hey, where's that? Oh, here we are. Right, so 3 sentiments. Karen fell into a hand, barring the bus and got a bruise on your leg. Oh, is that something to do with the bus drivers braking really hard? Honestly, it's that's one of my I don't go on the bus often, but it's one of my pet hates, especially when there's the elderly getting off the bus. Is this the right stamp? Yes. And you see them really struggling. Right, so you're just like, oh, it's a bit squint. Let me do that again. Let me bring it towards me. Right, good. You're just like, need to clean this off. We're nearly done, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I'll just leave that there. You're just like cocktails. Now, cocktails goes on the Blushing Bride. Now that I've just got a little bit inky. I'm just going to pop it right in the middle, and then I can trim it down if it's too big. God, oh, stamped that too hard. Hang on. Just like cocktails. You don't need to push down too much. How's that for a sharp print? Alison's going to have to go see you soon. You too. There's a thank you package in the mail to you, Alison, for your thank you gift, honey. So look out for that. I'll be with you soon. Tina's Switchcrafts to crocheting now. Bless you. And Tina, I apologise that I missed your lovely tag from the Crafty Stamping Club group header. That was a boo-boo on my part. If you see that again, or I forget anybody, just give me a little message. I don't want anybody feeling left out. Right, next one is you make everything better. So we are getting there, guys. When you start rushing your cards, though, that is when you tend to get all inky and maybe get things all splodgy. So if you're doing this at home, just take your time and relax. Right. Let's get these back on. Right, that's me finished with the stamps. I could pop them away now. Pop the ink away. Right, okay, so we're going to pop this up on dimensionals because we want to tuck under one of the little cocktails. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one at each end. If you've stamped on both sides, make sure you're sticking down not the good side, the bad side goes underneath if you've double stamped. Jackie keeps popping in and out. Got 4-year-old granddaughter here. Oh, bless. Oh, that'd be nice. Right, I'm just going to take it off the edge there. This one is all consumed within the stamped section, but I like to kind of let things poke out and stuff. And look, I'm getting, see what I mean? I'm getting all inky. Right. Now, let me cut this up. Now, when you get a sentiment like this, you've got two choices. You can stick it down as it's stamped, or you can split the words up further. So I think I might do that just to put my own little spin on it, right? So you're just and like. Okay, and now you will need mini dimensionals for this. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool. Because I've got nails, I'm struggling to pick this up. So I'm just going to use that to pick them up and pop them down. So this isn't just for, it's not just for picking up gems and stuff. If you drop something, oh nobody, speak to you soon, Kirsten. If you drop something on the floor, it's a wee reach tool for picking it up as well. Right, so, I am just going to I'm just going to put one mini dimensional on each of these words. I think this is maybe the longest live I've done. Right, I am going to pop my cocktails on the page. So, let me see. I think, yeah, I'm going to stick that down there. Just going to put a little splodge, she says. Roughly, we'll tuck that under and then pop that down. This one is going to go in a dimensional. Okay, I need a big one though. One's plenty. I'll catch up with you soon, Kirsten, if you're not already a wee hand. Okay, pop that here. Oh, need to wiggle it round a bit. Don't want it hanging over the card, just in case it catches the envelope. Ta-da! We have this sentiment here that I'm going to pop down at the bottom. Just going to trim it up a little bit so that it's got an even border. You could layer these up as well if you like. I'm going to put this one flush. You can split these words up as well if you want to. I'm just going to pop that under the little banner there. Now I'm going to use Pokey Tool to remove the backings. You can use your take your pick tool, pokey bit as well. Okay, now I'm going to do this one here, this one, let's see what about, you're just like cocktails. Put this one here. Ta-da! So there is a little card. You can see how you can change it up. Hi, Helen. Hi, Mum Smith. You can see how you change it up just to make it your own. And you could add Diamantes or anything like that to the card. So that's a case of catalogue. Just changed up a little bit. I think it's really pretty. And that is my card here that I designed with the wee envelope. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I know I've been slightly over the hour. I'm going to go and grab a fresh cuppa now, and I'm going to keep crafting because I'm home alone at the minute, which is fabby. Yeah. Anybody wants any information on any of these, just give me a wee message. I will put a link up to the products in the live discussion as well. But thank you for coming on, and I'll speak to you all very, very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Right, bye.